Yeah. Well, first, I want to thank our fans for giving Coach Ken Hayes the ovation that they did, and special to have Coach, his family, a number of players, both from Tulsa and Northeastern State. If you haven't spent time with him, he's got such a way about him. You can see why he had such an impact on so many people, and had the type of career that he had. Where you play really hard for a guy like him. He's just very kind-hearted, and I know he loves the University of Tulsa. He's, of course, an alum of Northeastern State. But I love that his sweatshirt was much bigger. You could see that than the hat. So I was happy that he maybe gave us a little bit extra. But I think Coach Havens does a really good job. I knew we were going to play a team that shoots a number of threes, had a lot of weapons out there. They moved the ball extremely well. We knew this was going to be a tough cover, and it was. And they got loose a little bit. Of course, not pleased with the entire performance. There's a lot of things to get better at, but I thought we were grittier than we were the other night. So that was improvement. We took care of the basketball better than the other night, and was happy to see that. And then we were able to just get in a little bit more of a rhythm on the offensive end. We had some lapses defensively. We're just going to continue to fight for consistency and try to get better and better just a little bit each day.
Any questions?
Keeson Willis got off to a hot start. He only took 3 in the exhibition, but then was 5 of 9 today. Anything kind of different in that? Just the flow different? What did you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of you asked, how long does it take to get the rust off? Was that you?
Yeah.
That was you, Barry? I think that's real. I mean, I think that's why we chose to play an exhibition game under the lights. No matter how many basketball games you played, like it's just good to get that feel again. And even if it wasn't entirely positive in the way you wanted it to go, but this is the type of shooting that we expect from him. He's one of those guys that when he does miss, I'm surprised. And as I tell him, you should be as well, and just go hit the next one. But he's one of those special types of shooters.
You mentioned it in your opening statement. Did you feel like the exhibition kicked in when it got to be 46-42 in the second half, where things tightened up a little bit? And in the exhibition game, they got tight and stayed tight, but in this one, you kind of were able to spread it back out.
Yeah, I think there's a commonality there where we didn't defend the way we needed to defend coming out of the half, and I challenged the team at halftime to really own these next 4 minutes before this first media, and we just didn't do that. And it's something that we've got to take a look at in a number of different things, but that is a good sign of growth, that it's not a here we go again. It's okay, this is what we've got to do. And the guys were able to extend the lead and keep it going for a while. And then, I had a younger lineup in there later, just try to get them some reps too. And we've got some good video for them to see, and just again, to continue to get better.
Barry?
When you mentioned that the team was grittier tonight than in last week's preseason game, was part of that illustrated by the work on the boards, where it looked like your team showed some progress?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. I mean, they took a number of threes. They made a higher percentage of shots than the other night, but I thought from a percentage of defensive rebounds, we were clearly better. Our goal is to be over 75%. I know we were that in the first half and pretty close to it, maybe just a little bit under for the game, but we thought there was improvement just in the way that our guys were going to check bodies and just try to clean up the glass and pursue it.
Hey guys. Thanks, Coach.